1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got to pad the beginning, just in case it crops off the beginning. It'll no doubt crop off the end, and I'll forget to put some padding there too. What a wonderful day it is for me to be named Haley, and for me to talk to you about earthquakes, even though this is the severe weather outlook, and for me to, no doubt, be generating quite a lot of microphone noise today. Southern California. This happened 20 minutes ago. I know this because I did the math beforehand, because I'm not that good at converting from UTC. 1.1 magnitude earthquake out wherever the heck that is. And as you see, it was absolutely not the strongest earthquake today. Well, by today I mean the last 24 hours. 5.7 magnitude earthquake in Honshu, Japan, which is quite a hot spot on the USGS, you know, with the Japan stuff, of course. Weakest. Hello, your trophy. Nevada, you get a trophy for weakest earthquake. 0.1 is quite very shallow too. That's probably the only reason they're able to monitor it, right? You and your... Oh, look! They get a double award for both weakest and shallowest. Yay, Nevada, something I don't know. Deepest earthquake today, 178 kilometers. I don't know, what is that, miles? That's like, the distance to New York. I have no idea. It's practically in China from Alaska, because China's always, doesn't matter where you're talking about in the world, China is always on the opposite side of the earth. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Here is a disturbingly clean map where we've got high wind watch. And then we've got lots of random shades of khaki for hazardous weather outlook. That could be anything. You'll have to read it on your own. Green is for flood, even though it should be blue, because that's color of water. But no, that's lake wind advisory. Shouldn't it be ocean wind advisory? That, I think, is also flooding. Hey, what's happening in Alaska, man? That's a slightly different shade. Okay, apparently they don't have a map, so I don't know. That could be coastal flood. It could be any number of these frickin' greens that all look the same. Drought monitor map. Is it my imagination, or is the drought spreading northward? I have no idea. It seems like maybe it is, but I should pay better attention. Exceptional drought still all over Texas and Oklahoma, Kansas, New Mexico, and a smidge of Arizona. Here is the quantitative precipitation forecast for the next 5 days, so he'll be getting the rain. Not these people, not in the next 5 days, but as much as like 3.2, that looks, I can't even read that, but that looks like it might be higher. It's prettier with its deeper shade of magenta or something. Up to 12 locations in flood. Apparently Florida and their flooding stuff from over here is the new entry. Whoops, wrong tab. So maybe we'd be under single digits again. Who's got major flooding? Just 2 gauges now. North Dakota still in the major flood. If you've paid attention to Wicked Wicks, this might be quite... It was weird to me. How about that? Yeah, because generally it takes a 15% chance to get this slight risk area. Well, today I learned that a 5% chance of a tornado when there isn't a slight risk, a 15% risk of the other things is enough to trigger a slight risk. Because generally when you see 5% chance of a tornado, it's also accompanied by, you know, large percentage chances of hail and wind and stuff. So here is the specific probability of wind. 5% chance over there. Nothing for hail, and apparently the chance of a tornado is almost as great as the chance of wind. Is it? No, the wind goes a little bit larger, so 5% chance of a tornado today. How about that? I have no idea what that means, so we move on to this one where it looks slightly clearer. 5% chance of severe weather tomorrow. And over here we have Hoover and Irwin, and they're probably still booking towards Mexico. See, I still cannot get this whole thing. It's very confusing with this natural scrolling. What a misnomer that is. And apparently I can't click either. Major hurricane as it predicted as it will make landfall in Mexico. And moving on to the Atlantic, 0% chance of tropical cyclone formation. I'm so sure that would even happen. Well, you know, but with the weather getting all crazy and stuff, maybe that's in the cards first. We'll have hurricanes forming over, over the inland states because of all the lake water. You know, don't put a hairdryer on the lake because that might be enough warm water to make a hurricane. I don't believe that at all, but let's move on to the part of the screencast where we say, go to Wicked Wix, WICKEDWX.com, and now we have to say, pad the end, just so it doesn't chop it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5...